This session is prompted majorly by the song of a 5-year-old, which I just heard about a moment ago. The small boy started to sing with tears in his eyes. And that's what I've been saying. When children cry, what are the parents supposed to do? When children cry about what is pain, what is hurting them. In our culture, Southwest Nigeria, we have a proverb or an adage which states, Abiamo kì í gbọ́ igbe ọmọ ẹ̀ kó má ta gìrì. That is, a true parent, a genuine parent, a human parent with human heart cannot hear the cry of the child and not be moved to do something, to attend to that cry, to see what can be done to comfort the crying child, to find out what is the cause and what can be done. The child sang, only Nigeria is like calling to the elders. When will this pain stop? When will this suffering stop? When will this killing stop? It may be you. It may be me. It may be somebody close to you tomorrow. Is this how we fold our hands and just wait until these things come upon us like a deluge? Nigeria, when will this pain stop? When will this suffering stop? Something needs to be done and needs to be done urgently. Nigeria is a blessed nation. We keep repeating that like a broken record. Nigeria is favored on all fronts. But some desecrators, some impostors, some bastards behaving like angels came in and were able to wangle their way into position of authority in the land. Then they brought in desecrators, destroyers, like termites, locusts, worms. They decided to eat up the fabrics of the land, dislocating children from their fatherland, making life unbearable, and almost make living impossible in the land. Farmers cannot easily, happily, like they used to do, go to the farm to work for the day. Like in Nigeria, farmers will go very early in the morning before the day break to work on the farm, plant their seeds, till the ground. Then by the time they're doing that, these wicked souls will pound on them and deal with them anyhow. They will go to their villages, either very early in the morning, sometimes now they now do it in broad daylight, or in the wee hours of the night. Pull them out of their houses, slaughter them, shoot them, burn their houses, and just move back into the forest. And the people in authority, they will come out to say what? We condemn this action in every ramification. That's if they talk at all now. They hardly talk now. They just let life move on. But those who are the victims, those who wear the shoes, and the shoes are pinching them, are crying out. That is it. Because of the effect of the destroyed farms, it brings about food scarcity. According to the principle of demand and supply in economics, when the supply is low, the price will go high. The high level of unemployment in the country because of all this. Many cannot carry out their businesses normally like before because the highways have become death traps. Nobody knows. In this modern age, then we ask Nigeria, what's happening? When will all this end? When will all this end? All this suffering, all this camouflaging, all this toying with human life. We are not animals. We are not beasts. And that's why they make us laughing stock to the developed world, see them like animals. Like even in the bushes, there is more respect than what we have in now. Nigeria. What's happening? When will all this end? And that's the cry of that boy, 5-year-old. You can imagine. You can imagine the trauma. The state of the mental wellness of these children. If a 5-year-old could feel it that way, then you can imagine the teenagers, the youths, and the adults. Because of all this, many parents go out hungry, go to work hungry just to make sure they have at least something to give to the children to eat. Many children go to school hungry now. And they are not even sure of what they will eat when they come back. And the electricity supply, even though erratic, but they jack up the rates, all under the pretext of band A, band B, whatever. They just choose to make life unbearable for the people. Like Fela sang, suffering and smiling. They should remember there's something called in physics elasticity limits, Hooke's law. There's a limit to the endurance limit of every soul. Don't let it get to that stage. Now they are behaving like what we call the sugar ants in Nigeria. We call it Iranu sugar. These sugar ants are like orange in color. When they see grains of sugar, come and see how they will playing around it, forgetting everything, being oblivious of everything or every other thing around them. They are unconcerned without their sugar. So these people now are with the resources of the nation. They call it the national cake. And they are now buzzing around it, playing, forgetting everything that's happening to anybody else. And that is a nation. The most popular player, used to call it giant of Africa. But when you now put the cards down on the table, checking the criteria, in what way are we giants now? The level of corruption is absurdly sickening. But they forget that they are humans. Like our forefather used to say, Eshayere Kudara, Eshere Kudara, because you don't know tomorrow. That is, do it and do it well, because you don't know what tomorrow holds. So they ask Nigeria, what is happening? So the economic hardship, like I said, has become very worrisome. Very, very worrisome. The cost of everything in the marketplace is just becoming astronomical. And people must live, people must survive. People are struggling, people are working. Everybody is doing what many small companies are folding up. Those that depend on electricity for their operation are folding up. Why? They cannot afford to buy the fuel because the price of the fuel now cannot sustain a small business. When a liter of fuel is 1,300 and something, in some places 1,400, but the average 1,350 naira. Diesel is much more higher. So they cannot afford to operate their business on generators. So and the electricity is erratic, even though the rate the charging is high. Then because of the cost of transportation, so if they are able to produce their goods, to transport the goods to the marketplace, that's another factor. So all these are coming together. So Nigeria is a blessed nation. It's the most populous black nation. It's blessed with high level of intelligent people in every phase of life. In sports, in athletics, we are there. In technology, we are there. In the arts industry, mass communication, film industry, drama industry, we're there. In the music industry, Nigeria, they are performing. In the medical field, outstanding, go. Because of the bastardization of the health sector of Nigeria, many of our Nigerian doctors well trained, and because of the poor treatment, poor management, have to go out to where the infrastructure available, where they can practice and do whatever that what their passion determines. So you find them in Europe, you find them in Canada, you find them in US, majorly. There's some in Australia, but those three countries have the highest number of Nigerian medical personnel and the nurses also. Now we are having the physiotherapists, the lab technologists are just going to that place because the home is being made unbearable, uncomfortable for them. It's being made very highly frustrating. Their mental health is being attacked every day. I was in one of our teaching hospitals last week. I saw the medical personnel working assiduously to save lives, to make life comfortable for fellow citizens. I was happy, but my heart was bleeding when I look at the stress in their eyes, the vibration of their nerves. That they do it. You can see the determination in them. These lives must live. This one must survive. I must do everything I can to save these lives. I must do everything I can to add value to these lives. And those in authority are supposed to do better whenever they have their own challenges. They use the family fund, the national money to travel abroad, desecrating the one available in the land, and they are forgetting that they are humans. The schools are something else. In the southeastern part of Nigeria, I just saw the news last week. Two teachers, when they are tired of what they are dealing with, number one, the classroom is dilapidated, the ceiling is jagged, And the children had to sit literally on a sandy classroom floor. It was not even concrete. Sandy classroom floor with no furniture at all, literally. And they took the video and they posted it on the social so that the official Nigeria can see that this government have this fund, but they neglect the children. See how the children, they say children are the future leaders. See what they are doing. And their own children. It's not the fund was not available. It's not that the fund is not available. That's why we cry. Nigeria, for how long? When will all this end? Chino Achebe said, turning and turning in the winding girl. The falcon cannot bear the falconer. Things fall apart. The central park cannot hold me. Anarchy is laid upon the wall. It's a proverb and it's a prophecy for those who have ears to hear. So insecurity and fear is part of what they are selling in the land. And they are pushing it down the throat of the citizens to live in fear. And they are forgetting that they are humans. They should learn from the US that in spite of the security of the White House, some years back, a youth just flew a plane onto the White House ground neatly. So only God provides security. Their armor tank will not save them when karma comes calling. There are so many bodyguards cannot hold it when karma comes calling. So I go back to the adage of our forefathers, Eshere Kodara. Eshere Kodara means do it well so that it can be better for everyone. That is it. So when you are in any position of leadership, but however, leaving the frustration of the youths, they have carried to you so that the youths are now fighting themselves on social media out of frustration. The youths of the land, like we say in Lagos, Eyaraini brain. Eyaraini brain, that means give yourself sense. Think well among yourself. Commune well with yourself. And don't allow the desecrators to run short over you after desecrating your resources. Don't let them make the mess of the little you are still holding on to. Your sanity, your personal, your sense of well-being, your self-esteem, your self-concept. Don't let them desecrate that also. Because when you allow someone to mess up with your mind, then they've got to you. But right now, you are still in control of your mindset.